As far as the internal revenue, who's going to collect taxes, the internal revenue, as we have it in today's form, was started after 1913. The Department of Treasury collected the monies prior to that. And it was very interesting. The internal revenue, the income tax was supposed to be 1% on people making $100,000 and over. Now, $100,000, unfortunately, doesn't sound like a huge amount today. But when you figure back when they passed that, a skilled worker made $1 a day. So $100,000 was a lot of money. But it didn't take but 3 years till they got it down to the working man. If you go to my website, under tax, you go to issues, you go to taxes, there's a link, and you hit that link, it will give you the history of the tax every year from 1913 all the way till today. It shows what the tax rates were. It's a very interesting study. But what we were saying inside to my friend Ralph about he didn't ask me about the internal revenue, but we got into that anyway. We start with balancing the budget, which is you take the 2006 budget, you put it in place of the current one, you have a surplus. Now, in 2006, the personal income tax paid in was $894 billion. Now, the fair tax is an improvement over what we have, some other things improvement over what we have, but I think we should go back to what we had before 1913. So if I can eliminate out of the 2006 budget $894 billion, then we'll still have a surplus and we don't need the internal revenue. So let me see if I can do that. In 2006, the farm subsidy bill, which was for the corporate farmers, was $264 billion. Department of Education was $68 billion. Foreign aid was $300 billion. In some cases, funding both sides of a conflict. No wonder we have problems with certain folks. Given 4 times as much aid to the avowed enemies of Israel as we gave to Israel. The Department of Energy, which was implemented under Carter. We had the OPEC oil embargo, and they said, oh, we can't do this again. Tell you what, we'll put a moratorium on drilling and start a department. Literally, that's what they did. They put a moratorium on drilling and started a new agency. It didn't work. Really? But I'd get rid of that. I'd get rid of the $500 million in paid for overseas abortions. I'd get rid of the $300 million paid for to Planned Parenthood in this country. And we had $406 billion paid in interest payments on the national debt. That right there is way over the $894 billion that we're talking about. Right now, when we pay, according to Citizens Against Government Waste, they come out with a report every year, and they said that the money we pay in, not talking about whether it's a good program or a bad program, that wasn't where they're going, but the money we pay in, only 31 cents of it actually goes to programs. The rest of it goes to waste, fraud, and abuse. And that's not even saying they're programs we should have. So they're including the money that gets to the Department of Education, which I would do away with. So I think that we can look at the challenges we have in our nation from the aspect of, this is how I do it. You look at the challenges, say, what is the best way to get it done?